What is going on, fellow viewer? This is Steampunk J here, coming at you from my humble art studio, and welcome to another edition of Steampunk J's Reacts and Draws Hurricane Storm Tracker. Yeah! How's everyone doing? I hope your day is going great, continuing to live, create, draw, paint, sculpt. I don't care, as long as some form of creativity is being made. I am still trying to make it through this art challenge, and here I am in game number 41, and that means drawing and video number 41. So this art challenge is basically, I follow my favorite team, the Carolina Hurricanes, as they go about their 2020 to the 2021 season, and for every game that they play, I have to do a drawing based off of that game, or however I feel like, So I do one drawing based on a game. This is game number 41. This is drawing number 41. And if you ever feel like you're about at that point where you're almost about to burn out, this is probably where I am right now. But I still gotta keep on going right here. I still gotta keep on going. I still take breaks, and I still take my time away from this so that I can have time to focus on other projects and then come right back to it. But yes, I am not immune to the artist burnouts whenever I can. But then again, it's a really good game considering when it holds a very significant historical moment right here, especially for one Hurricane member, and that is Jordan Staal. On this game, April the 12th, 2021, in game 41 in this season right here, we actually mark Jordan Staal, the captain of the Carolina Hurricanes team. This is his 1,000th career game. Can you believe that? 1,000 games this guy has played right here. That is a full season. That is a full career. When you think about it. So the captain of the Hurricanes, they had a beautiful ceremony where they brought him and his family. They did like a little tribute ceremony for him, celebrating his 1,000th game, and it was amazing. It was beautiful. That is paying homage to the leader of the team right here, probably the longest playing Hurricane when you look at him and all the other teammates together. So as soon as I heard that, I was like, you guys got to win this game. You guys got to win this game. You lost against the Detroit Red Wings in the last game when it was retro game night, but on this night, which is very special, it would be so sweet if we can actually give this 1,000th game a victory to Jordan Staal, the captain of our team. So on this game, playing home ice, we put our goalie, James Reimer. I would have thought that when Peter Mrazek came back from his injury, James Reimer would have been put on the sidelines, considering that the number 2 was Alex Nijakovic. But no, as a matter of fact, they are keeping all 3 of their goalies and giving all 3 goalies the same time and opportunity to actually play. So James Reimer is not kicked to the sidelines, but he is still continuing to play as an alternative. But he's still getting the same ice time as compared to the others. So we put our goalie James Reimer, our captain of the Hurricanes, starts off in the opening face-off. The game is underway, and just like the last game, both teams are playing like their lives are on the line in this game. The Detroit Red Wings are going to continue on their winning streak right here, and the Hurricanes are just trying to scramble a victory, especially when you have an historical moment like this. So for the first period of the game, the Hurricanes, they tried everything. One-timer attempts, they tried doing what's called a wraparound shot, where I have to say, wraparound shots, I thought that maybe the Detroit Red Wings would have this weakness, but then again, it seems like the Red Wings are pretty much taking all of our gameplays and just throwing it right back in our faces. We play aggressively. We've got the most shots on goal. However, the Detroit Red Wings seem to know how we play, and they stop us at every turn. And even the goalie, infuriating as it is, they know exactly, they know exactly what our plays are. Even the goalie, no matter how many times we try, the goalie is just stopping us at every single turn. Now we go into the second period, and I just have to say, the Hurricanes, once again, we tried everything. We threw everything into the mix, including the kitchen sink. And, you know, I give props to Trocheck, Nietzsche's, and Aho. They pull off every single trick they can to try to get at least one goal into the Detroit Red Wings net. But we just get stopped at every single turn. And then when the Detroit Red Wings try to get the upper hand and try to score on us, I have to give mad props to James Reimer. I mean, I am not upset at James Reimer in this game right here. I am not upset because he is doing everything that he can. James Reimer has been by far, like, you know, our star of the game, especially into the second period. When, you know, the Hurricanes are doing everything they can to score, and Reimer, our goalie, is just doing everything he can to try to keep his team alive, especially when there are no goals involved. And oh my goodness gracious, we go into second period and still no goals. First and second period has just been like two titans clashing with each other, and now we got third period where anything can happen. And yes, everything did happen in the third period. Starting off with the Detroit Red Wings scoring the first goal. They're in the lead 1-0. I'm like, okay, guys, don't panic. Don't panic. Get back in the game. Get back in the game. And by getting back in the game, we commit a crime. We go to the penalty box, and the Detroit Red Wings take advantage of that one-man disadvantage, and they score on us again. 2-0 lead. And I'm like, God, no. Not on Jordan Staal's 1,000th career game. Not on Jordan Staal's 1,000th career game. It can't happen. It must not happen. It won't happen, right? We have a glimmer of hope. We have a glimmer of hope with our Hurricane, Nino Reimer, finally scoring a goal, putting us into the game, and cutting the Red Wings lead in half, 2-1. We just gotta tie it. I can take away with the Hurricanes going into overtime or shutout and losing. At least we get the point coming home to us, okay? But you know what happens when a team is down by a point? When we're down by a point, we do the forbidden play, the empty net procedure. And unfortunately, the Red Wings, like sharks sniffing blood in the water, they just overpowered our defense, and they just scored on an empty net, man. 3-1. 3-1 victory. The game is over. I got no other words to say, man. We lost on Retro Games Night, and the Hurricanes just throw a hiccup in Jordan Staal's 1,000th game career. So, you know, it is what it is. I mean, I thought I would be upset. I thought I was. I mean, but then again, the more times that you see the Hurricanes win and the more times you see them lose, I mean, like, the sport itself is, to me, it's not something that you can easily or should be upset over. You can be angry, but not something that you can totally be like, you know, like you look to the Hurricanes and say, I disown you. You've hurt my heart. My heart can only take so much abuse, but now I'm walking away forever. Goodbye, Hurricanes. But I can't, you know. It is, even though the Red Wings took this victory away from us, they're not going to take away Jordan Staal's 1,000th career game, you know. A 1,000th career game is something, you know. And that is a full-fledged career being celebrated. And Jordan Staal, you know, he probably has like a few more years before he can officially say, like, you know, call it quits and retire. But just the fact that Jordan Staal is celebrating his 1,000th career game with the Carolina Hurricanes, that is something to behold, and that's something that every Caniac, including myself, can be proud of. Like, you know, 1,000th career game, especially for a player right here, celebrated as a Hurricane. That is something that the Detroit Red Wings will not take away from us that night. So the ceremony was beautiful. The game was awesome. The 1,000 game for Staal, even though we couldn't take home a victory, I cannot fault James Reimer. He did everything he could out there. I can't fault the Canes because they tried everything that they could to get themselves a win. But in the end, the Red Wings are the best team. And of course, it got me thinking, like, well, the Red Wings are like a school teacher, and they taught us a lesson right here. So here's Alice Chan for the Detroit Red Wings, just being like a school teacher, a naughty school teacher, just about to give us the smackdown and the punishment for that night, and it will not be so pretty. So, oh well, we must accept this outcome right here. The drawing looks nice and sexy, and it's all thanks to this game 41. Let's go into game 42 with higher spirits. Let us go and finally win a game and continue on this streak right here. We've got to get our streak back. We got to get the flow back. Let's hope game 42 will be our saving grace. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you like the drawing that I made, then don't forget to leave a like and comment down below. And if you want to see me react to more games and make more drawings in the future, then don't forget to subscribe for more awesome content and hit that notification bell to always stay notified. To all my fellow artists and art fans out there, this is Steampunk J. And always remember to keep on drawing.